So we talked a little bit about some of the goals that we seek in various situations. Oftentimes these are the underlying goals. So when you're working with your employees or you're having these experiences yourselves, these are some of the areas where you might consider whether you have some unconscious goals happening. Do we have unconscious goals around the need for power in an organization or within our teams? Are we in a power struggle with an individual or with a whole group, and how is that showing up in terms of our emotions? Are we wanting success? And so we talked about Casey, and really one of her goals was to be successful. So what does success actually look like, and what does it mean for you, and what does it mean for your employees? So if your employees are experiencing a given emotion, what does it mean for them to be successful? What are their goals around success? Acceptance. We oftentimes underestimate the need for belonging in groups. So if we use the example of onboarding new employees, we do a lot to try and make new employees feel comfortable, because the need for acceptance in groups is really, really critical. And when we feel like we're not in a place of acceptance, we will often be threatened and move into a place of fear. So acceptance can be a really powerful underlying goal. Recognition. We've talked a lot about recognition in various examples in the group, and so knowing that people need to be recognized in a variety of different ways. Some people need public recognition, some people prefer more private recognition, and knowing what that recognition goal is can be important. Job security. At the foundation, and we'll talk more about this, at the foundation is this need for security. When we think about Maslow's hierarchy, at the base, we always need that job security. So one of our goals can be that. And control. Control is a huge goal. And so oftentimes when you find kind of this push-pull with people, it's around an element of control. Parenting is kind of a good example for this. How many parents are in the room? Yeah. Even, Chad, I know you have a brand new little one. Even babies have control issues. I want to eat when I'm going to eat, and I'm going to cry when I'm going to cry, and when I'm tired, I'm going to fall asleep. And so control can be one of those underlying goals as well. So the other thing I want to point out is this whole notion of ego defense. We are always in a process where we're defending our egos. And so ego defense can always be one of our unconscious goals. We don't want to be put down. We don't want to be belittled. We don't want to have others think that we're not capable and competent to do what we do. So that ego defense piece can be a critical goal as well. So when we know the goals, we can actually reduce fear, because then we can start to shift the goals. And that'll be one of the strategies we look towards.